Tongaroa through some of the most dangerous rapids in British Columbia. First up, Yaculta, where we have to dodge a massive log boom coming right at us. Then Gillard, where the current throws us around like a toy boat. And finally, Dent Rapids, home to the infamous Devil's Hole, a whirlpool that has sunk boats, including a large seiner, and sadly all 4 crew members died. Do we make it through? Well, obviously, since we're putting out this video, but let's just say it's quite a ride.
Today we get to go through some of the most dangerous rapids on the BC coast. We start off with Yaculta, and then we go through Gillard. These can get ripping pretty good, like 10 knots good. So we're gonna avoid that. We're gonna hit them at slack tide, hopefully. If not, maybe a slight off tide, like 2 knots of current maybe. But yeah, we're gonna avoid the fast moving water. One of the beauties about being the captain, don't tell Janice I said that, is I get to be inside in the pilot house while she lifts up the anchor in the wet, rainy nastiness. It's not bad right now, but it's a little chilly. And I'll be honest, we don't really have heat in the pilot house, so it's not exactly warm in here. But
Anchor's up, and it's time to go back through this narrow entrance that we came in, called the Gorge. Look at that. This was actually the perfect place to stop. We've been here for 3 nights. Didn't meet for 3 nights, but we got lots of work done on the boat. So that's key. Sometimes you gotta stop and do boat work.
well, having the generator working properly is a pretty big must.
Exactly.
Now I get to tackle the hot water.
Yeah, the hot water went out this morning. We don't know what's wrong. Pump. Oh well. It happens. Welcome to boat life.
Figure it out.
So bye-bye Gorge Harbour, bring on the rapids. That's where we're going to next. But we're catching them at slack tide. And we calculated out last night, slack tide is noon and just after 12 o'clock. So we're timing our departure here, because it's going to take us a couple hours to get to Yaculta and Gillard. And then we're going to stay in between all the rapids, because we really want to show you Devil's Hole. Hopefully fly the drone across. We'll see what happens. I don't know, best laid plans. When you're boating and filming, sometimes it doesn't work like you plan.
Outside?
It's a bit chilly. What do you think about going through the cut there?
Give it a try.
I mean, the one we just came through, what did you think about going through it?
Oh, that's not bad. Of all the narrow, tight areas that we've been through in this boat, that one was not terrible.
How deep was it?
Oh, 40 feet?
Not bad at all. Just coming up to the first rapids, Yaculta, and it's 10 to 12, which is perfect timing actually, and we've got 2 boats, it looks like, that are coming through. AIS tells us that the Chieftain 3 and Jervis King are coming through, so we should be able to see them pretty soon. That's the cut right there underneath that big snowy mountain. Blaine, what did we have to do to get some heat around here? We had to pull out
We had to pull out the backup heaters.
I forgot we keep going north.
Yep, and we don't have that forward loop ready yet.
No, and as we're going north, it's getting colder and colder. I actually had to pull out the mitts to drive. Whew. So we're just coming up to Yaculta, and there's 2 tugboats coming through with a big log boom. So we're slowing down. We're gonna wait out here until they come past us. Yeah, that's why they're going slow. Oh, look at them. You guys see them?
No,
Dolphins
stay.
right there. Whole bunch of them. So cool.
Oh, these guys are like cutting the corner right on the edge here, and I don't know why they want to insist on doing that.
You can radio them. You can radio. Did they answer?
Nope. I'm just gonna keep
We got
close to
lots of
shore
room
here.
over on this shore.
Seem to be.
I think you're doing the right thing.
I don't want to go ripping off across his bow right now.
Pardon?
I don't want to go ripping off across his bow right now.
No. So we're just going to cut the shore here as close as possible. We're supposed to kind of, pass people port to port, but they're taking up the whole Yaculta Rapids, which I totally understand when you're coming through with a log boom like that. Blaine's going to speed up. This little whirlpool. Again, we're coming through on slack, so. Are you okay? Are you okay? That's a little bit of a whirlpool.
It was full lock to starboard.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Whew. They still never answered?
Nope. It's all right. We're clear them now. We got a bunch of open area we can go through here.
It's just getting around that point.
Yep. It's a pinch point.
Pinch point. There's nothing like meeting a log boom head to head coming through some of the most dangerous rapids in British Columbia. Luckily, we came in right at slack tide and they're coming in at slack too. And there's enough room in here that all of us can get through at the same time. As long as everybody follows the rules of the road. Port to port. That's amazing. I don't know how they're all attached. Are they all tied together? They look like they're just piled. If anybody knows how they're attached all together in this log boom, that'd be awesome. Put it down in the comments. We would like to know. I think this guy is just controlling the aft end. So he keeps it straight. I don't think he's pushing or anything. He's just controlling it. But again, any tugboat drivers out there? I'd love to know how this works. Throw in your comments below. Just, educate us. What's it like? It looks like we're getting pushed around a little bit.
Just a little bit. We'll get another one right here. Water getting angled off that point there.
They're just little whirlpools. I'm glad we came through at slack. Wonder what this is like when it's full running.
Slack-ish.
Slack-ish?
It's definitely not very much because we're still doing 8.1 knots, so it looks like it's only like a 1 knot current through here.
It's because we timed it properly.
Yeah.
They say there's really good fishing in here with the salmon because the whirlpools take the bait fish and they whirl them up and then the salmon come in and feed. Probably why there's all these fishing lodges around here. Like, look at that big one. There's another one in here and then there's another one. But being that it's, December 31st. Is it the last day of 2024 right now?
Last day of 2024.
Ooh, it's New Year's Eve.
6.1.
So we got, what, 3 knots of current against us?
That's about what we anticipated.
Okay, so the next one is Gillard. So we've come through Yaculta, and Gillard is up there. Between Jimmy Judd and Gillard Islands. I think we should put the drone up and see what these rapids are like when they're full running.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. We're supposed to be getting like a 10 knot current when it flips the other way.
Wow.
Yeah. That's a lot of knots.
That's a lot of current. I wouldn't want to go through here like that.
We wouldn't be able to.
No, we wouldn't be fast enough.
Well, unless we were wide open throttle, and then we'd make 2 knots through there. Imagine that would not be a fun ride.
Think of the poor sailboats that come through here where they can only do like 5 knots, 4 knots.
They catch the tide going with them.
Yep. Look at that. Not pretty? All the upwelling. Amazing. This is Mermaid Cove, and this is where we're going to anchor for the night. Kind of cool. Definitely have to go do some exploring. In case you're wondering what happened there, is we are in a, looks like an active logging place. So we actually tied a buoy to our anchor in case we have to use that to get the anchor unstuck. So that's tied to the anchor too. We've got a double line. We are hooked in here nicely. That's Dent Rapids. We're not sure whether we're going to run a stern line to shore or not. So we're thinking about that, and we've got 250 feet out. So we're just going to leave it as is and check out the situation in a little bit on whether we're happy or not. But we definitely got a really good hook. Once we were anchored, we had to put up the drone to check out Dent Rapids, which we were going to go through in the morning. Dent Rapids is one of the most treacherous tidal passages on the coast and is famous for the Devil's Hole. The Devil's Hole is a violent whirlpool that forms when the tide rips through, creating a churning, unpredictable mess of water. Boats can be spun, stalled, or even pulled under if they're not careful. Timing is everything when taking on Dent Rapids. For tugboats towing massive log booms, there's no way to make it through all 3 rapids in one tide. So they waited out in Mermaid Cove, a quiet, sheltered spot where they wait until the currents ease and it's safe to move on. Are you ready, Blaine, to go for a little explore?
I'm ready.
A little gunk holing
I'm ready.
around Mermaid Cove?
I'm ready.
It's kind of cool. Okay, Megs, hold on, girl.
You know who else is ready?
Maggie?
Maggie's ready.
I think she probably wants to go over there first.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, we got some blockage in the
We have blockage.
blockage in the pee hole.
Uh-oh.
It's okay. We'll be all right.
Chris, stop first. Maggie needs to go to shore. And
What's
the
that?
bears, Maggie needs to go to shore and the bears should be hibernating.
Pretty warm.
It's almost January.
Pretty sure what this thing is in the water.
I don't know, but you better not hit my bottom on it.
Nope.
Took a lot to paint the bottom of this boat. Here you go, Maggie. Are we getting out with her?
I wasn't going to.
Poor dog. She hasn't pooped on the boat yet on this trip.
No.
She's been holding it all along.
But she does poop on the boat, so I'm not sure why she hasn't on this trip.
I don't know. She hasn't been. Happy? Much better? Where are you going?
You coming?
Get in the boat. Hey, what do you want to go check out first?
Don't know.
We'll go see all these
You've
tugboat
researched
names or
all
the
the
log
area.
boom? Let's go look at the tugboat names and work our way around the bay. What do you think?
Sure.
Sounds like a good plan. Let's go, honey. This bay that we're in is actually pretty cool because Dent Rapids is right there, and you definitely want to time Dent Rapids on the slack. So what this bay is for is a lot of the tugboats sit here until slack and they wait. They say it's a temporary anchorage. We really like it as an anchorage. Like, we don't mind staying here overnight. She looks kind of cozy over there, Tongaroa.
Pretty protected in here.
Very protected. But it's really cool because all the tugboats have put their tugboat names up on the cliff here. So that's what we're going to go check out right now. And I've seen it in pictures and on Google, but to see it in person is really cool, and I'm so glad that you're here with us. Look at this. Glen Shield, Gulf Coaster, Island Navigation,
Navigator.
A Spirit. Pardon?
Island Navigator.
Island Navigator.
Yeah. Piper 1. Look at this one.
Oh, Persuader. That's cool.
Oh, they've got chains in here.
Oh, they have anchor for stern lining.
Uh-huh.
Stern tying. Persuader 2002. That one's been there for a while. Storm Force, Yaculta, Jervis.
A couple of turbochargers.
There is
I'm
a
not
couple of
sure over here.
turbochargers. Jarvis King. Hey, that's the one we've been watching go past us. Big log in the middle.
That's a big one. I mean, I don't know how much these log booms move.
And they're chained together.
Yeah.
People leave their boats here.
It's tied on right there.
Pardon?
It's tied on right there to shore.
Yeah. There's a sunken boat over here. That's salvageable. In Port Protection, Alaska, they would use that. Someone would take it away. Don't you think?
Probably. Well, that there looks like a nice boat right there.
As they may watch the National Geographic show, Port Protection, Life Below Zero in Alaska, I kind of feel like we're in it right now. But that is a nice boat. It's just sunk. People still use it. Look how clear the water is. You can see all of the snails on it. Oh, it's a fender, Blaine. Go get me another fender. On board Tongaroa, we collect fenders. We actually have quite a few of them because they float past us. backwards?
It's attached to something.
I don't know. Give me power. Oh, okay, pulled overboard. Got it. Good fender.
There we go.
Wasn't attached to anything, it was just drifting free. Those fenders actually clean up pretty good.
I want to try something.
Are you going over that?
I'm going to try to.
Oh, you're such a goober.
See
Really?
if the motor gets hooked on it or not.
Okay, I'm gonna sit down. Going over. Is this gonna take off my bonnet paint?
Shouldn't.
Okay, Punga is cool. What do you think?
Wouldn't have done that in a prop boat.
No way. Okay, that's awesome. Well, should we go check out those really fancy resorts that are $3,000 for 2 nights?
Sure.
Let me clarify. $3,000 is 2 nights plus 16 hours of guided fishing, plus the meals. If you're gonna get the meals separate, dinner's like $180 just for dinner. That's gotta be a damn good chef and maybe 10 courses. But we're gonna go check out these nice fancy resorts that we can't afford. Hey, he's coming back at us. Wow. Look at them. They're just amazing birds. Oh, look, he's coming over here. I think they're looking at Maggie.
Probably.
Wow. Absolutely stunning. He's looking right at us, Blade. So in here, there's a cool passage called Canoe Passage that I think we can go through. And that is Fisherman's Landing, I think. There's a bit of current in here.
A little bit.
This is the big fancy lodge. Are we going through?
Yep.
There's currents.
Yep.
Ah! Oh, this is so cool. Woohoo! Woo-hoo-hoo! Yeah! Go Punga! Woo! Oh, look, there's a hot tub right there.
Nice.
Wow. Oh, look at it on this side. That was fun, Blaine. Okay, that was a lot of fun. What do you think?
Look how clear the water is.
I know,
Wow,
what
it's
is with
amazing
that?
in here.
Amazing.
I think we probably should have gone through the rapids and come and anchored over here or something.
Why didn't we do that? Is it too late?
I think it's probably deepens up pretty quick here, as does everything around here.
Wow, this is beautiful over here.
Oh yeah, look at how fast it's moving that way.
The tide is just changing. Wow.
It's like a big back eddy right there.
Which way are you going?
I was gonna go back out around the end of the island here.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Whirlpool! Another one!
Maggie, in here.
Another one!
This is right in front of us. Oh my goodness.
It's bogging down a bit. Okay, these are just upwells. We're gonna go through Dent?
Dent's over there.
There they are.
Yep. I looked over and saw them right as I was going through there.
I was like, I don't think we came through that entrance.
We didn't.
This is Gillard. You guys see what we're gonna go show you? Do you see?
There's 2 pods of them.
We're not gonna get too close to them. Look at the seagulls are right in there. Oh, the current pushing us, Blaine. We're going backwards. Blaine, we're going backwards.
No. Yeah, this is flowing considerably faster than when we came through.
We're not moving.
I'm moving.
What's that? What is that?
Seal.
Huh?
I think it's a seal.
No.
I think so.
Can you go over there more?
Yeah. It's totally a seal.
Right there, that black thing?
Yeah.
It's a seagull?
Seal.
Really? I don't see it.
How do you see
Oh,
it?
it's a little black seal.
I told you it was a seal.
He's so cute.
Ah,
Mommy,
okay. Yeah, you got all their attention now.
I know.
And the back eddy, we can make better progress.
What?
We can make better progress on the back eddy close to shore. See, we're getting pushed
Yeah.
that way now.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, they're fighting.
Sorry, we're leaving.
And we're stopping now. And just like that, current doesn't bother us.
Are those like little baby ones there?
Yeah?
Wow. Sorry, they don't want to go in. They'll be dragged.
Yeah. Another black seal in the distance.
That is a seal in the distance, right? I'm
Think
not used
so.
to black seals. Those are so cool. Oh, look at the one up in the trees there.
He's the outcast.
Huh?
He's the outcast.
Wow, Blaine.
Pretty cool.
Very cool.
Well, shall we boot it back to the boat?
Yeah.
You see any treasure?
Any treasure? Just garbage and plastic and styrofoam. So much styrofoam. Look at that beautiful boat in here. I wonder who owns that.
Oh my goodness.
Hey people. Okay, I think it's time for some hot chocolate. We're a little bit chilly. I don't know what the temperature is, but we're a bit chilly. Time for some hot chocolate and lift Tonga back on the roof. And I might actually put the fishing board. The fishing board.
I can't feel my fingers.
I might actually put the fishing rod overboard and see what we can fish. Or what we can catch, if anything. Decided. Did I hear a boat?
You did.
Nice boat. We decided we're gonna stick a stern line to the log boom over there because we don't want to spin in the middle of the night. That's probably the safest bet. So he's taken the stern line all the way over there, and we have a floating stern line so people can see it. So we have our anchor marked by the orange buoy over there, which we don't usually do. It's the first for us, but it's more in case it gets stuck. And then Blaine is running the stern line. We pulled the log boom.
Yep.
Oh, that's okay though.
Okay, let's go see what everything's doing for weather tonight.
Okay.
Now while Blaine checked the weather, I needed to do some fishing because I had heard that fishing around this area was amazing. I had no clue what I was going to catch, but I put on my little buzz bomb and started jigging on the bottom. But it didn't take long before I caught my first flatfish. Now, we weren't sure what these fish were, and I'm sorry about the audio on this. I don't know where it is, but can you just imagine me going, woohoo, yay, woohoo, fish on? Because that's exactly what I did. After a while, we were catching so many flatfish, I was only keeping the big ones. And after Googling a little bit, I discovered that we were catching English sole. And guess what we had for dinner?
So I have caught some sole, and I just watched a YouTube video on how to clean it. I've never cleaned a flatfish before, so please do not use this as an instructional video. It's more of a comedy video just for you. So let's clean some fish. So the YouTube video said to cut off the fins first, like the dorsal fin, so that's what we're doing with scissors. I have never done this before, but I think I did pretty good with one. Just takes patience. This is a slow process. There's a little bit of meat left on there, but not too shabby. Okay, I'm just cooking up the sole that we caught today. At least we think it's sole. Look at that. Oh, does that look good? So yummy, beans and rice. This one didn't fit in there. Maybe it can fit now. I'll try it. Baby, baby. Life is good. Nothing like catching your own dinner for the last of 2024.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Want to see it? Look at it. Ready?
Oh, isn't she gorgeous?
Gorgeous. Yummy, yum, yum. The coolest fish. It curled up, and the skin, once it's finished, you just peel it right off. We put it back in there because Maggie's going to have a feast. Look at that. That's like, oh, look at Maggie. She's not gonna know what to do with that. Are you ready for dinner? Let's eat. Good morning, it's New Year's Day and we got woken up to them bringing a log boom in it. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Actually tying this log boom to the logs or to the rocks over there. This guy's on the log boom. God, it's like 6 o'clock on New Year's morning. On 2025, these poor guys, they're out working. I don't know if you can see the bottom. It's not raining. You know what that is? Bait fish. It's not raining. I've never seen anything like it. That was an early wake-up call, so we're awake now. I went back and had a nap. Blaine is off to chat to these guys. Look at this log boom. And our anchor's right there. Right there. What a big log boom. That means he's going to go chat to them real quick and see what the scoop is on what's the best thing for us.
Our neighbors are departing. When chatted with them this morning, they said no issues with where we were out of the way, so that's awesome. But they're gonna head on out. They're heading south, so it's 10:30. We're not leaving till probably 11:15, so this actually works out really well. They'll get moving, and then we'll have lots of room to pull anchor and head out ourselves. Pretty cool watching them work. Neighbors are off. Pretty cool. That's a lot of wood to push all around, especially through some of these channels up here. They get so much current through.
I just want to tell everybody it's snowing on January 1st. It's cool, eh? You say we're about 30 to 40 minutes early right now?
Something like that.
So we're just peeking our nose around to see what the current's like at Dent. Because Dent Rapids, they say, is one of the most dangerous rapids on most dangerous thoroughfares on the British Columbia coast. So this is where the Devil's Hole is, and I will put video up of the Devil's Hole for you to see what it's like when it's running fast. You definitely don't want to go through that. A seiner has capsized in it allegedly, and people have lost their lives in the Devil's Hole. And some people over there on Dent Lodge, they actually have a jet boat tour that takes you around the edge of Devil's Hole, which is the video I'm going to show you right now. What do you think?
I think we're good.
We're going to try it?
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's much movement there.
Okay.
So we're gonna go.
So this is what it looks like. Excuse me for a second. So we're here. We're going to go through here. So this is Dent. This is Devil's Hole is right here. We're going to go right past it and through here and on our way to Gorge Harbour. Huh. Okay, let's do it. It's enough that we're going to go for it.
Oh yeah.
Everybody has built this up so much to us that we're a little bit scared. Not really, we're just, expecting lots.
Overly cautious.
Overly cautious is the word, but this looks okay right now. You definitely want to time it though.
Yeah, apparently it can get flowing up to 12 knots through here.
Really?
10 to 12 knots, which is nuts.
So when this is running, right here is Devil's Hole. Right now, the Devil's Hole is not open.
And apparently it's only on a flow. It does not occur on an ebb, from what I've read. I think this was pretty much perfectly timed. There's not even the regular water movement that you would expect.
We had more yesterday in Gillard.
Oh yeah. Nailed it.
We are going through another pass today called Whirlpool Rapids, which might be fun because we're not timing that one. We're just going to go for it. But people said it's okay to go through, get about 3 knots, 4 knots. Wait till you see us do that. But we have to do that on our way to Gorge Harbour.
We did check it. The Whirlpool Rapids has mild currents today. And when I say mild, 3 to 4 knots is all they're getting through there. And apparently it's one of the more benign rapids in this area. So
I like the word benign.
benign. Benign is good. I think that's maybe right there is where it It is. You can actually see it still swirling a little bit right here.
Oh yeah, you can see it swirling right there.
And this is about on the chart where it shows it.
So this is about on the chart where Devil's Whirlpool is, Devil's Hole. So
And I think it's like
just
right
swirling
there.
a bit. Curve behind us right now,
Oh yeah, we do.
11.3. I know you're getting a bit wiggly on the wheel.
I'm just cutting in close to shore here a little bit.
Still some currents here.
Oh yeah.
There's a little whirlpool. We are flying. For us, 11.4 knots is fast.
There's a rock right there. That's why you can see the swirling. It's like 20 feet.
yeah.
It's like 20 feet deep though.
20 feet deep at the rock? Wow. You can see the end right there. And then
Hey.
we're out.
Janice, this is the tide change.
Yeah.
We went.
Oh, our speed?
Oh yeah, we're
Went
down to
from
like
11
9 knots now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Right at tide change. You can see the tide line stopping there. Pretty wild. And we're back to normal speed. Look at the boat go! I think we just got pushed there with the tide change. Like we're a 78-foot boat and it just kind of tosses us. Like seriously, the power of Mother Nature is amazing and you really have to be careful up here cruising. But wow, it's amazing. Okay, let's go back in where it's warm.
If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing or joining our Patreon crew for exclusive content, Patreon-only swag, and a weekly real-time video update called The Wheelhouse Weekly. And we'll catch you at the same time next Sunday as we try to play golf in a very remote anchorage. We survived Devil's Hole, but that wasn't the only challenge we faced. Next up, bear country. Watch as we take on rugged logging roads covered in bear scat in the wild backcountry of British Columbia. Click here to see how that adventure went.